Every single thing you are looking at right now is painted on the back of your eyes upside down and reversed. This isn't a flaw, it's a fundamental consequence of physics. Any simple convex lens, from a magnifying glass to the lens in your cornea, bends light rays so that they cross over, inverting the image at the focal point. The earliest cameras, the camera obscura, worked the same way, projecting an inverted world onto a dark wall. Your eye is a biological camera obscura, and the wall is your retina. So why doesn't the world feel inverted? The problem is actually deeper than just an inverted image. The film of your eye, the retina, appears to be installed backward. Your light-sensitive cells, the rods and cones, are at the very back layer of the retina. To reach them, light must first pass through layers of other neurons, ganglion cells, bipolar cells, and even the blood vessels that feed them. This is why you have a blind spot. It's the point where the optic nerve, the bundled cable of all these neurons, punches through the retina to get to the brain, leaving no room for photoreceptors. Your brain just papers over this hole in your vision. Your retina doesn't just capture light. It performs the first critical edit of your reality. Before the signal even leaves your eye, those layers of neurons have already started processing it. Certain ganglion cells are specialized to detect edges by responding to contrasts in light. Others are motion detectors, firing only when something moves in a specific direction across their receptive field. The upside-down image is instantly converted from a static picture into a dynamic data stream of edges, motion, and color contrasts. The retina isn't film, it's a computational substrate. This data stream travels down the optic nerve, but it doesn't go to one single place. At a junction called the optic chiasm, a crucial sorting process happens. Information from the left half of your visual field, from both eyes, is directed to the right hemisphere of your brain, and information from the right visual field is sent to the left hemisphere. The data is not only inverted, but also split and rerouted before it's ever consciously perceived. This sorting ensures each half of your brain gets a complete picture of the opposite side of the world. The next stop is a small, central structure in the brain called the lateral geniculate nucleus, or LGN, located in the thalamus. This is not just a passive relay station. The LGN acts as a gatekeeper, receiving more connections back from the visual cortex than it sends forward. This feedback loop means your brain can actively tell the LGN what to pay attention to. If you're looking for your keys, the LGN can amplify signals that look like keys and suppress signals that look like books or tables. Your focus literally changes the data that gets through. Finally, the curated data arrives at the primary visual cortex, or V1, at the very back of your head. And here, the image is completely dismantled. The pioneering work of Hubel and Wiesel showed that individual neurons in V1 don't see pictures. They respond to incredibly specific stimuli. One neuron might fire only for a vertical line. Another fires for a horizontal line. A third fires only for a 45-degree line moving up and to the right. The world is shattered into a vocabulary of simple geometric components. So, if the brain just deconstructs the data, how does it handle a world that's truly upside down? In the 1890s, psychologist George Stratton wore special goggles that inverted his vision. For days, his world was a nauseating chaos. He reached up for things that were down and struggled with simple tasks like pouring water. But slowly, something remarkable happened. His brain began to adapt. He wasn't seeing things as right side up again. Instead, he was learning to operate within the new inverted reality. His movements became fluid and confident. Stratton's experiment reveals the brain's ultimate secret. There is no screen. Your brain never flips the image from the retina because there is no image to flip. There's no little person in your head watching a movie. There's only a data stream of lines, edges, and colors. The brain's job isn't to reconstruct the picture. Its job is to build a functional, predictive model of the world that allows you to interact with it. Up isn't a direction on a picture. It's the direction you have to fight gravity to move. Monotony has grown fast. Nearly 2,700 people have watched in the last few weeks, yet less than 0.03% are subscribed. It would mean a lot if you joined by hitting subscribe. And again, thanks for watching.